What's up, Mo Gang? Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, if you are returning, what's up, Mo Gang? You already know. You already know. And if you are not a part of the Mo Gang over here, do make sure you go down below, hit the subscribe button. Also, select all so that way you are notified each and every time I post anything over here on my channel. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. So I am Mahogany, just in case you guys are not familiar with who I am as far as my name goes. I am Mahogany, hence Mahogany Girl Hair in my title. Yes, that is how I spell my name as well. So today we are doing part 3 of my favorites, and this is going to be the body care and fragrance favorite video. Okay, so that's what we're going to get into today. I'm going to try to get this done as quickly as possible. So let's jump straight on in this thing. I will also put up my Instagram page. So if you guys see that come up here right about now, make sure you do go over to my IG page, which is also for this channel as well. And it is the same as my YouTube handle, which is at Mahogany Girl Hair. So make sure you go check that out. Make sure you go check that out. Because again, I do post reels and things like that over there, and content I don't necessarily always bring over here. So make sure you are following me over there if you're already subscribed over here. And let's jump straight into this video. So we're going to go ahead and start with what I would call my body care tools. And you'll see why I do in quotations. First things first, if you don't know what this is, I implore you to go on to Amazon, which is where I get mine from. I do plan to make an Amazon storefront soon. So as I build that up and actually create that, I will leave that down below as well. And I'm going to have all kind of good stuff over there. But if you are not familiar with this, I almost feel like you live under a rock. So this is halved already, and you see how long this is. This is completely undone. I can't even put the whole thing in the frame, but this is an African netting sponge. So this is what I use every single night that I shower, and depending upon, like right now it's still kind of in that warm phase, I only use this during like my nighttime shower. That's the only time I use this. I try not to use it more than once a day. If I'm doing like my shower twice a day or whatever the case may be, I try not to use this both times. I'm only going to use it once if at all possible. But I use this with my first wash, which, that just reminded me, I need to get another favorite in a second. But I use this with my first wash for one of my favorites. I'm just going to bring like one of the random ones, but I use this first. And this allows you to thoroughly cleanse your skin and get some light exfoliation on your skin as well. It personally, for me, does not irritate my skin. It does not cause any type of tears in the skin or anything like that. But it's nice and abrasive enough to give you a good deep clean along with like my first And then wash. The other thing are these like exfoliating mitts or gloves. And this is just one of the ones I have. I have literally probably about 8 or 9 pair. And I change these out typically weekly. So for both of these, I change this out weekly and I wash these weekly as well. So I would throw this one in the wash. I throw this in the wash every single week, faithfully, like clockwork. And this does not build up bacteria in the same way loofahs do, like the little poof sponges or whatever. This does not do the same thing. And these are machine washable and they last a lot longer and do not collect bacteria. They easily dry. Fantastic. Love, love, love this. And I like to mainly use these along with another favorite that is over here. I'm going to show you guys later, to wash my honey pot. Okay. So I love that. And to keep that area exfoliated because I do wax. So these are very, very useful. And I don't have to worry about using like sugar scrubs or anything like that down there. I just use these along with my wash and call it a day. So we are through with the tools. Those are generally the only two things I use in the shower as far as any body tools and things of that nature. And we're going to go in body care order, if you will, of like my routine for showering and layering with the, other body care items. So we're going to go in order of how I would apply these or how they would be used. So we have to talk about my favorite soap. My favorite soap, Urban Eden. So this is just one of probably about 8 or 9 bars I have also always on deck waiting under my sink. I love these soaps. So these soaps have replaced my Dr. Bronner's Castle soap. The almond one is my still hands down my favorite. If I ever decide to stop using this, I'll go back to that. But the likelihood of me doing that is slim. And not because I don't love Dr. Bronner's. I would just rather support Urban Eden because they are a Black owned business. Their stuff is 100% natural ingredients. This just so happens to be one of the limited edition ones, I think, by them, the 420 citrus hemp. And you can see on the back here that like there are simple ingredients on here. Very, very simple ingredients. And this bar lathers so well with this. I love these soaps. So that's one of the soaps that I use on my body. And then right now I've kind of been obsessed again with Dove products. Like if y'all know, y'all maybe like a year, maybe 2 or so ago, I will always talk about the Dove, I think it's the Dove Glow one that has the mango butter in it. I still to this day now don't think I won't go pick one up. To be fair, I may have one under my sink. I have so much body care in my sink. It's ridiculous. But I decided to pick this up. I actually purchased one of these and put it in the guest bathroom that we have here. And I love the smell of it so much. I was like, I gotta get my hands on this for myself. It's a very fresh scent. Yes, it's like a fresh, almost kind of aquatic smell a little bit. And I guess it eliminates 99% of bacteria. I don't know, but I only use this on my body. Let me say that again. I only use this on my body. Okay. So, and then the other one I decided to pick up was the Melanin Even Tone, which this is exfoliating and it has 5% proceramide serum with BHAs, which is a type of exfoliating serum, I guess you would say. Now, for the record, this was co-created with dermatologists of color. I like that as well. But the smell of this. The smell of this is so nice. I like how it feels. And for the record, just to clarify, these I use with my washcloths. So I use my body wash of whatever choice it is. Usually I keep at least 2 body washes in rotation, 2 to 3, in the shower, just so I can use something different, whenever I want to on a weekly basis, to try to rotate between. And I also do that to try to really start to get through all of my body products. I'm probably down to about here on this one and probably about here. Probably about here on this one. But more than anything, I love the smell and how both of these feel once it's rinsed off my body, but definitely this one. Your skin feels so nice and soft. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. The next item that we use in the shower for body care is the Honey Pot. The Honey Pot foaming wash. So This just so happens to be the prebiotic one. This is a newer, I guess, line or newer, yeah, a newer line because they have the wipes in this as well. This is a newer line to the Honey Pot Company's feminine washes. Um, and I like it. I do like it. This is actually my second one of this particular one. And I usually buy them two at a time. So that way I always have a backup already at the house. And then once I start using that and I get about halfway through the second one, I then purchase two more of whatever kind. The other one I have is the sensitive wash. So I think I'm going to continue to toggle between those two. But I really like this. And I also have the wipes that go with this, like those. And I've used the sensitive wipes before, which I have a pack of those, I think, in my purse that I keep in there. I like their wipes as well. But we know what this, we know where this wash goes, the feminine wash, for the honey pot, the honey pot. And I use this in conjunction with it. So next up, we're going to go ahead and roll into the out of shower body care. So I'm going to start with my deodorant because this is essential for me. And it's going to be the Saltaire 5% AHA serum deodorant. So this is the one I'm using currently. And this is the golden hour one. The one I use normally is the Santal Bloom, which is this one here. And they do have different tops. This one is like a lighter, I guess, like beige tan top. This is like a golden one. So I wanted to try the golden hour scent, I guess you would say, out. And I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. It reminds me of something I have, and I can't put my finger on what it is. I don't know if it's a fragrance I have. I don't know if it's like a lotion or a body butter or something that I have that smells like this. Can't remember, but I love this deodorant. It helps to keep my underarms lightened. Because sometimes I do have like some hyperpigmentation under my arms. For an honorable mention, if you guys don't necessarily want to get your hands on these, the Kapari Sport, which you only unfortunately can get online for me here in my area anyway. I think they are only online, but I was getting them through Ulta online. So that's just so you know that as well. And then now we're going to go ahead and roll into some, I guess you would say, body butters. Yeah, body butters. One is a body butter cream and one is an actual body butter. So I'm going to mention Mela Butter. Wait. Yeah, Mela Butter, her body butters. First of all, the owner is as cute as can be. Let me actually step this way a little bit because I'm either going to screen record or I'm going to screenshot from her page. She is adorable. She's, I think, in her early 20s. And this is her business. And this one I've made a decent dent in. I'm probably about here on this body butter, but you don't need a lot. This is her original one. And it's like, it pretty much smells like a mixture of light cocoa butter. Because, I mean, let me see. Is cocoa butter in here? No, it's not. But it kind of smells cocoa butter like to me. Her base butter is shea butter. So that's what's in here. And it is whipped. But it's such a nice texture. And you don't need a whole lot. So, like, I'm just going to take this for reference. And this is my hand. And it rubs in so nicely. Like, her, and it just smells so good. Like, it just smells refreshing. There is a fragrance oil in here. But I'm not sure what it is because it doesn't smell like anything. But this is her original one here. And I love it. Like, I love it. And I've used this a lot and I've only gotten that far in this. So that should tell you something as well. And just so you know, it's not like a one-off thing. I will also leave her either a link to her page down below, or I will make sure I put on the screen when I show the screenshot of her page or whatever. I'll put that down below. But go check her stuff out. I feel like it's more than worth it. These are 8-ounce jars, and I think they're like $20 or 22, something like that. But I also picked up two of her other collections. This is the Majestic Sunflower one. And then this is her fall one, which is the chamomile spice. Y'all, this chamomile spice it smells so good. So, first things first. This was for her summer drop. And it does have little flakes, like gold flakes in it. I don't think the gold flakes are throughout. It may be. So it may be, I just can't. I think there may be some gold flakes throughout the body, but it smells like, ooh, it smells similar to. It doesn't smell exactly like it was this perfume called Sunflower something that I remember from the 90s or like late 90s, early 2000s. That's what it reminds me of, but it smells better. It doesn't smell exactly like that, but that's what this reminds me of. And then I'm not going to put this one on because I'm kind of out of space, but this smells exactly like what it smells like what it sounds like. This smells like chamomile, which she also has a chamomile flower here on the top. Like her attention to detail is so cute. But it tastes it smells like that with like kind of a hint of pumpkin spice, but it's not pumpkin. Like the spices you would put in pumpkin pie. That's what this smells like. Chamomile in that. It smells so good. She even got me. I got the freaking body spray. I got the body spray in the Majestic Sunflower, which you can see it has like the little swirls. I bought this while I was at one of the vegan events, and you can see I already kind of put a little dent in it. I got the oil. I got the oil for both. I got the soap for both. It's out of hand. But y'all, go check her out. Go check her out. Black owned woman business, Black woman owned business. Really check her out because her stuff is good. It really is. The other thing that I have is like a body butter cream. This is the Hydrate and Glow Dream Body Butter by You to the People. And I actually bought this in July in DC when I went for the Chris Brown show. This is 8 ounces as well, but obviously the jar is bigger. It does come up here at the bottom. This is glass. Yeah, you hear that. And as you can see, I'm almost done. And I'm kind of sad about it. This is nice. I like how this feels when I put it on. It's actually not overly thick. It doesn't give you too crazy much of a glow, but I don't mind. I feel like it does what it's supposed to do as far as hydrating, and that's all I'm mainly worried about. This is formulated with 3% niacinamide. If y'all know from the last video. Your girl loves it, but this is for the body, so even better. And it smells it does have a light scent. It says blonde wood sets your dreams in flight. So aromatic notes of yuzu, green tea, and blonde woods. So, but this smells more like tea to me. Definitely giving tea vibes, but it's very light. It's not a lingering smell to me anyway. But really like this. Clearly, I actually might repurchase that, but I got to get through the millions of body butters, like actual body butters like this that I have right now. I got to get through all this stuff before I'm buying any more replacements or anything. And also, as an honorable mention, I did pick this up, the new Skin Firming Melanin Beauty and Hydration by Nivea. I picked this up just because I happen to see it. Sometimes I like to have lotions. I don't always want to use a body butter. So I picked that up. So far, so good. I can't speak to the firmer skin part. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. I just picked it up to see what it was about. Another item that I will put with this, sorry if that was very loud, is body oil. Okay, so especially around this time here. And just in general, I kind of like to couple body oils, especially because I've been buying so freaking many. I like to couple that with lotion, regardless of whether the lotion needs it or not. I like to couple that with lotion. I'll couple it with this body buttercream, any type of cream. Sometimes I'll do it with the oil if I want, I mean, with the body butter, if I want the body butter to smell like whatever the body oil is that I'm using. So this is by Crystal Irie, the Pheromone Body Oil. First of all, I'm just going to come up and let y'all see the goodness that is jasmine, orchid, and black amber. So that is the fragrance notes for this oil, right? But also, this is infused with the energy of intuition, focus, and protection. It's infused with rainbow fluorite, cornflower, actual cornflower, like the petals, and blue and what is it? Rose petals and rose petals. So, as you can see here in the back, there are the cornflower. You should be able to see some of the rose petals in there, and the crystals are on this side. This body oil smells amazing. And if you are watching this now, whenever you go back on your Instagram, you are probably going to start seeing ads for this. This one in particular was the first one I bought. And you see the dent that's already in this. I had to make myself stop using this because it just smells so good. I'm a sucker for, I've come to find out, I'm a sucker for something that has jasmine in it. I'm a sucker for something with jasmine in it. If it's sweet jasmine, whatever. If it's jasmine in it, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to try to smell it to see what's up. I love jasmine. I love this oil so much so I bought the 8-ounce refillable. This is the 4-ounce, and it also comes in 2-ounce. And at the time that I got this, it kept popping up on my feed, and ads, all this. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just get the 2-ounce. 2-ounce was sold out. So I got the 4-ounce. I was hooked. I bought this one, and this has the same flowers in it and crystals as well. And so much so, I picked up 2 other ones. This is one of them. This is the Dragon's Blood body oil. This is the fragrance notes are sandalwood, amber, patchouli, and myrrh. And yes, this is infused with crystals and red carnelian and Gomphrenia globosa. Whoa. I don't know what that is. I don't know how to. Hopefully, I didn't butcher that too bad. But you see it in there, and this smells beautiful. All right, yes, we got the last category coming up. Last category coming up is fragrance. I was gonna just pick 3. I ended up picking. I ended up picking 5, but I'm about to add technically one more. And you'll see why I say technically one more in a minute. So the first 2 come from the brand Sniff. Okay. Sniff. Like sniff. Yes. Sniff. SNIF. Sniff. And the first one that I purchased is in the scent Heal the Way. And it has beautiful words on here. This was a collaboration scent. I can't remember who the person is that the collaboration was, but as you can see, this is already down to here, and it is filled all the way up, right? So I've used a good little dent of this. If I have the fragrance notes, I will put it up over here. This smells so good. And what I like the most is this. It's a magnetic top. This smells so good. All their scents only come in one size as far as this size goes. I think this is a 1 ounce. I'm trying to see. Y'all don't got my glasses on. Yes, 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 yes. So all the ones that are like in the actual perfume bottles are 1 ounce products, and then you can purchase the small. You can actually purchase their tester ones like this. You can actually purchase these, or when you are ordering ones of these, they have one that has the small version of the same scent. They have that in there. So I would suggest picking that up, especially if you're trying to just test it out and see. But this smells so freaking good. It's like a combination. It definitely will put you in the mind of the Kayali um with the pistachio gelato. This one, it will put you in the mind of this, but this smells different. So this smells more like, I'm sure I'm gonna see if in the fragrance notes there's any type of musk in here, because it has the sweetness like with the pistachio and all that good stuff, because I think vanilla's in here as well. It has that kind of base similar to that pistachio gelato, but then there's like it's almost like a powderiness to it. That's why I say I feel like it may be musk in it. We'll see once I, post this video. But this is a beautiful scent. I feel like you can wear this any time of the day, any time of year, if I'm being honest. Personally, obviously, I got this, about 2 or 3 months ago now. So I got this still in the summertime, and I was rocking it. As you can see, my dent is pretty significant. I would definitely repurchase that one. And then a more recent one, which I have like probably about this much of a dent in this. So I just got this honey sweet fragrance about 2 weeks ago now at this point. I literally got it the night it dropped. But I love the top. Like, that's so cute. And my God, I will put the fragrance notes on the screen. But this is almost a sweet, powdery, fresh scent. This smells so incredibly good. Like, so good. I feel like this is a great daytime fragrance, but also bedtime fragrance or house fragrance. This is also something I would wear to like the gym as well, because if y'all know, I literally have a scent that I wear, like that's like my around the house and my gym scent specifically, but like I wear it outside of that, but I mainly will put it on, which is the Clean Reserve Skin. I'm not mentioning this in this video because I probably have talked about this too many times at this point. This is my second full size of the biggest size, which I think this is like a 3. I think this is 3 ounce bottle. This is my second one of this. And as you can see, the dent is denting, but I've had this for months, but this is like my gym scent, because something about the way it mixes with the heat of my skin, it smells so good. So, but I feel like this would be a good one of those type of scents as well. I would also wear this on a date night. So this, I feel like, is a good anytime, but for me, I like this as a daytime home scent and bedtime scent. I love this. And if I'm being honest, because I'm gonna double check to see if this is a limited edition type of thing. If it's limited edition, I'm gonna go ahead and order a second one of these, because I don't want to be without this scent if I can help it. And then same thing with this one. I think it's still available, but I'm gonna double check to make sure this isn't limited edition. If it is, I might have to pick up one more just to have me a backup. And they're inexpensive. They are inexpensive. They're for the 1 ounce. To me, they're inexpensive. The 1 ounce, I think by itself without the little tester one. So with this one, I got these two together. And I think these two together is like $72, I want to say. This by itself is 75, if I'm not mistaken. It's something like that. I want to say it's 72 with this along with this. So this is the smaller version of this. So like if I'm traveling or something like that, or I want to just have something in my purse in the event I need to have next fragrance I have, since we were talking about Kayali earlier, Kayali's Sparkling Lychee. Eden Sparkling Lychee. This smells so good. So initially I bought I think it's the little 1 ounce. It actually might be a half, either a 1 or a half ounce bottle, just like I did with the just like with this one. This one is their biggest one, which is the 3-ounce one. This is their biggest one because they didn't have this size in this at the time that I repurchased this. But I have not started using this yet because you will see why in a few minutes. Once I work through what I'm going to show you, then I'm going to use it. But this smells so good. Like so the keynotes: blackcurrant, sparkling lychee, rose damasia, damasina, candied violet, sugared amber. I told y'all I love me some with some amber and sandalwood. I told y'all I love me some with some sandalwood. This is just... This just smells good. I'm not going into a whole bunch of details. This smells like everything it says. And I was wearing this heavy in the spring. I was also wearing this quite frequently, as you can see from my dent. And again, I flew through the little 1 ounce and I was rationing that one. But I was wearing this more heavy during that time. So more than likely, I probably won't wear this in the cooler months. I might if I just so feel inclined, but I doubt I'll probably use this right now. I probably won't use this again until like spring, summer. You know, that time is coming back around. But this is, y'all, that's good. It's good. It's good. Next up, first of all, shout out to Tresses of Alexis. I will link her page down below as well, because she now almost exclusively does fragrance reviews. And Denise Adore also does as well. But a lot of my favorites that I have, I want to say I saw in her video, minus Honey Sweet. Honey Sweet, I got an email for. Heal the Way. I was watching her video when she reviewed this. I went on and immediately bought it, if I'm being honest. I think she debuted this one as well. So a lot of these fragrances that I'm going to mention, minus the last one, is because of her, and minus Honey Sweet. This is another one. And this is a newer one that she got. And this, I finally just went ahead and caved. This is, I think, this is the 3.4. So this was the only size that I saw that was even available. And first things first, we love a magnetic top. We love a magnetic top. So this is the Cashmere and Palo Santo Donna Karan Cashmere collection. So if you are like a more mature woman, right? So you're older than I am. I am 35. Okay. I know, surprise, surprise. But I am 35. So when I say my more mature women, I'm talking about my women in like their 50s to 60s. You know about the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist, because my mom had that when I was younger, growing up. That's why I'm saying that. And she was probably when I remember her having it, she probably was in her like early 30s, late 20s, somewhere in there, right? So this is why it says part of the cashmere collection. This cashmere and Palo Santo. So there is also a fragrance, and I may have put it up already. I can't remember if it's in Heal the Way or if it's in something else that for some reason I want to say it's in Heal the Way. It's in something that I have over here, and I'm like, oh my God. So that is the scent note that's in here as well. And I'll put the actual scent profile over here as well. But y'all, it is vanilla in here, and you do smell it. And for me, I smell that Palo Santo because when Palo Santo is burned, it smells like a sweet wood, and it smells so good. Alexis, I'm very glad. I'm very glad. I don't know if you watch my videos. I know Sheree does. What's up, girl? But she did her big one, bringing it to the YouTube streets. Okay. Love it. So another one that I saw that she reviewed, it was actually two she did. One was this coffee. I think Eternal is the brand, I guess. It's one of the Arabian scents. It's the coffee one. I have this. I've saved this. I haven't used it. I have smelt it. I like it, but I definitely am waiting for it to get cold because this gives all fall and winter vibes. It gives all the fall and winter vibes. So I'm not talking about that today, but this was one of the two. I think she had gotten sent that one in PR, and she got sent this baby, which is by Kahir. I'm going to say Kahir because I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. Pistachio. And for me personally, I don't know. Some people don't like the Arabian bottles. Like I guess they maybe think it's too much, but I think they're beautiful. Like I have a lot of Arabian fragrances. This is actually one of my ones. I ain't gonna hold you. This is one of my favorites too. This is the Latafa Yara Candy. And I have the original one as well. And pink is my favorite color. So I love these bottles. Okay. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. But this one right here is practically, I'll say practically identical to the Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato. So that is why I haven't even used that particular size yet. So I worked through my entire little small one because that's the one I had got first. And then I started on this one. As you can see, I got it in here. But this also at the same token smells different than that. It smells very reminiscent of each other, but there's a sweetness. There's a bit more sweetness in here in something. I don't know what it is that it may be that I'm getting more of in this than I do in this one. But love this one too. And I figured I would go through this one first because this was only like $45 versus that one's like 100 and something. So yeah, love that one too. And then the last and final scent, because I told y'all this was tough. So this is the one that I said is technically 6, but it's 2 different things, but the same scent. The Platinum by Bath and Body Works and the perfume spray. So I got the fine fragrance mist, and then the perfume spray. Now, I'm not really, if I'm being honest, I'm not really a body mist girl anymore. I'm not. I used to frequent Bath and Body Works, stock up on their body mist, but I'm just not. I'm into perfumes now. Like I want something more potent and long lasting. But I pair these two together. But a lot of the times I've been just doing this by itself. And it lasts pretty decent. But y'all, this smells so good. I'm not going to hold you. I actually might go back because I think they had like these for $3.95 that day. And then I got this free because I had the coupon for a free item up to $16.50. This was $14.95 for this one. So I got this for free, got this for $3.95. Let me read y'all the fragrance notes. Sparkling bergamot, silver blooms, and patchouli musk. This smells so good. Like Bath and Body Works did their big one with the platinum. And I'm also going to link, or I may put a screenshot. Crystal Nicole, ironically, as soon as I had just purchased this already had been using it, she did a platinum ad for Bath and Body Works. This scent, and personally, I don't want like the body wash and all that good stuff. I don't want all that stuff. It's too much fragrance, so to speak. Because you got to be careful with the body stuff. And because I've been using things that aren't super, super loud in scent, as far as like body washes and stuff, I try not to do that because the minute I do that, it's problems. But y'all, if you can get I feel like this is going to be only around for this time of year, maybe through winter. But I would say if you can go ahead and pick these two up now, especially if they have a sale going on, please get this. Yeah, y'all, that's the end. You got any questions? You want any links that I maybe did not get to leave down below? Let me know that in the comment section. If you got anything you want to ask or input about today's video, make sure you leave that down below as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out, my gang.